So what's up, guys? Welcome to BS Conversations. I'm Bobby. First of all, I want to say happy holidays to everybody. You know, yesterday was Thanksgiving. It's been an excellent day. I hope everybody enjoyed their time with their friends and family. Ate good, they ate responsibly. I was coming to the gym today and saw some things that I kind of want to speak on just a little bit. It was just a conversation that, me and my wife had in the past, and I continue to want to, speak on it. So I figured, why not? All right. So, what I want to talk about is people that's standing on the side of the roads, at the intersections, looking to get money. It is a tricky situation to deal with that. I know what some people arguments are. They want to help people in need. Some people it don't matter what the deal is. If it's coming from your heart, you're going to get blessed. All that good old stuff, And I can see it both ways. All right. But, my question is, everybody knows somebody that's in need. Why not take whatever it is you're planning on giving to a perfect stranger and helping out somebody that's in need, that you know is in need. Somebody who actually put some effort forth and they falling short. Or some people that might have made a bad choice, a bad decision, and it put them in a position. Why not give whatever money you was planning on giving to a perfect stranger standing on the roadway and give it to them? And one of the reasons I say this is because, there's been a lot of situations, and some of y'all probably been through this yourself, where you might have decided, instead of giving them money, you want to go and buy them some food because the sign said they was hungry and they needed this help. But the people rejected the food. I have talked to plenty of people, including my wife. She decided to go and purchase some food for somebody, and pretty much got cursed out for doing so, because the person didn't want the food as they sign stated. They wanted the money for other things. What that may be, could be drugs, could be alcohol, could be because they want to pay some bills even though they're homeless. You know what I mean? So let me tell you what I know about these situations. First of all, let me tell you about a situation that I saw that actually first gave me, these feelings about some of these people. Now, granted, some of these people probably desperately in need and are in a situation. All right, so, let's put that out there. I'm sure there are some. But, and a lot of people, it's a scam. It is 100% a scam. This is the way that some of these people make a lot of money, because they have a home, they have a car, they have families, and they come out and portray themselves as homeless so they can get money from people. All right, you're like, oh man, that's just not true. One situation I saw, I was leaving a Walmart and I was behind a pickup truck. It might have been at that time about 4 or 5 years old. So the truck stopped in the roadway with me behind them. The passenger door cracked. And then the light came on inside the vehicle. And what you could see is a male passenger leaned over, kissed a female driver. He stepped out of the truck, picked his bike up out the back of the truck and picked up a book bag and sat it on the side of the road. He then proceeded to open the book bag and unfold his sign and sit there beside his book bag. Now, guys, at the time, they were driving a pickup truck that cost more than the vehicle I was driving. So, I mean, most of y'all who have went out and priced vehicles, y'all know pickup trucks are not cheap. A lot of people look at all these name brand cars. Yeah, generally a pickup truck will cost more than some of these designer cars, so it was a nice truck. And that right there made me say, wow. Then you start paying attention. You see people in the middle of nowhere. I mean, there's really no bridges for them to sleep on. I mean, the woods are not inhabitable because they're full of water. They're in low-lying areas. And there's no transportation. So how do you actually get to these spaces? Y'all still may doubt me on that, right? And say, that don't mean nothing. Well, to y'all who do not know, I was in law enforcement for 16 years. All right. So a lot of these people who actually do this for a scam, they don't live generally in the area. They come from different areas. So no, they don't run into people that they know. All right. And generally they have to be driven there, right? But every so often, you get locals, people that you are familiar with, that you have dealt with, for various reasons. And they constantly are getting called on because they're standing in the roadway begging for money. Now, let me tell you guys, there's been times where so many people had thousands of dollars in their pocket. And granted, I know these people got homes because I know who they are. You know what I mean? They have homes, they have cars, and now they got thousands of dollars from standing out on the roadway for maybe a couple to a few hours getting money from you all. All right, so I know a lot of people feel like, oh, I'm going to get my blessings because I did X, Y, and Z. You will get more of a blessing if you actually help somebody who deserves to be helped. And, those are my thoughts on that. Now, am I telling you to not do? No. Am I telling you that all these people are scamming you? No. I can almost guarantee you that most of them are. Now, when it comes to homeless people, I have dealt with a lot of them, and granted, some of them people are just, they decent people. They just choose not to live like everybody else. Some of them have mental issues. Some of them have drug issues. But you'll be surprised. I mean, some of them feel like living homeless is freeing, is liberating, it's the way they want to live. And I'm talking about people that came from good backgrounds. They have family, they have friends that's willing to help, because I have talked to them. But you guys, they just don't want to live that way. Every now and then they'll accept money to go stay in a hotel room so they can take a bath or whatever every so often. But generally, no. They'd rather sleep at the park or in the woods, on the side of a building, or what have you. And then you got the people that only thing they care about is the alcohol and the drugs, so therefore they can't spend their money on nothing else. It's a thing. And I know that there's people out here in the world that's really in need. And if you just did a little bit of work, I mean, if you was planning on getting this person $10, hold on to that $10. Look, the person that need the help ain't necessarily got to be homeless. You know, it could be somebody that's maybe having some issues feeding their kids or feeding themselves. Just because, I mean, things have gotten ridiculous. I mean, I don't know how old everybody is, but hey, $100 used to get you a basket full of groceries one time. You lucky if you walk out the store with like 10 items now for $100. You know, you lucky. So, you know, things have gotten rough, you know, and if you feel generous, be generous, but actually know that your generosity is actually helping somebody who's in need. You know, and that's just my little spiel on things, guys. You know, generally when I go to the gym, and a lot of y'all be like, why you always coming from the gym when you talking to us? I get amped up after a workout, and generally that's the only time I really feel like conversating a lot. You know what I mean? I'm not a big talker. I don't push my thoughts and ideas on everybody. I just give people, you know, something to think about, you know, and, you know, some of the stuff I said might have not been something that some of y'all know. I mean, everybody hadn't been in law enforcement. All y'all haven't stopped and talked and got to know some of these people in these situations. Some of y'all haven't seen all these situations, you know, come about. So therefore, you're not able to form, you know, a good decision on what it is you're doing. And that's all I'm doing. I'm giving you some more pieces to the puzzle. So when you see something, you actually can figure out what it is you're looking at. You know, I'm absolutely disgusted by people who bring their kids out on the side of the road just to get more sympathy, you know. It's not generally that serious, you know what I mean? Because we know if you got kids, there's assistance for you. And you're not homeless. You know what I mean? They gonna give you assistance. And then, you know, I'm also, you know, disturbed by, you know, people playing with military vet status to get money out of people. You know, we know, you know, the government can be kind of flaky or whatever, you know, but there's assistance for them. You know, there's no reason why you should absolutely be homeless now. Now, back in the day, I understand, you know, Vietnam vets and all that, I understand. But there's a lot of things you can do right now if you're in a situation and you're a vet. But if you're taking all that assistance and you're using it for drugs and alcohol, then there's really nothing nobody could do for that. If you're not really a vet and you're trying to pretend to be one, you're taking away from the people who actually serve this country and deserve everything they can get to help them if they're in a situation. You know, so it's a lot, guys. It's a lot to think about. You know, we're in the holiday season. There's a lot of people that's hurting. There's a lot of people that, you know, they lost people during this time of year. A lot of people that's lonely. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that's not going to make it to see next year because this season brings about a lot of heartache. Now, imagine if you stepped to somebody who was having one of these issues and you showed them that you cared. By just giving them $10, $20 and say, you know, I was thinking about you. You know, God, Allah, Buddha, whoever you serve loves you. And we are proud to have you, you know, in the community, and we wish you all the best. What can that do for the psyche of somebody who's willing to lose it, who's willing to end it all, you know? And it's just generally the words, it's just the presence that actually will help, you know? So, guys, you know, tell me what you think. I have no issues, you know, these are things I have seen, you know, and like I said, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I've seen, what I noticed, and what's a good alternative if you want one. If you don't want one, then, you know, hey, keep making these guys on the side of the road rich. because they're making a lot of money. I'm talking about thousands of dollars, guys. And I ain't telling y'all that so y'all can go out there and stand out there with them. But no, that some of these guys got probably nicer homes than some of y'all, got nicer cars than some of y'all, and got way more money than some of y'all. They're just not ashamed. They have no shame. They don't mind standing out there and begging. You know, that's just what it is. So guys, let me know what you think. You know, I appreciate y'all chilling with me on B&S Conversation. Till the next time, guys.